Hello everyone and welcome back to the Rudy Show. I appreciate you guys clicking on this video. And today, guys, what I want to talk about really is the topic I'm seeing all over social media and all over the financial news, which is a recession. Right now, everyone is freaking out and they're panicking because they remember the '08 recession and they're thinking it's going to be something really similar. But guys, in this video, really what I want to discuss is the things that you should do and you shouldn't do during a recession, because this is an extremely critical time in your life where you cannot be messing around making dumb decisions financially, okay? So the first thing you want to do, let's talk about the things that you should do during a recession. Number one is you want to build an emergency fund. No more playing games, clowning around, living paycheck to paycheck. You really need to focus on building an emergency fund, all right? Especially during these times, at least 3 to 6 months. Because what's going on, guys, is the job stability right now, we have no idea what's going on. You're hearing in the news and everywhere, probably some of your friends, maybe someone in your family are getting laid off. And right now is not the time to panic. We definitely need to have an emergency fund, really, guys, just in case something happens. Now, also, what we need to do is cut back on unnecessary spending, okay? All those luxury vacations you were taking and eating out all the time, you really need to pause. I'm not saying you never in your life do this again. No, I'm saying is now during these times with all this turbulence, just pause. Pause for a bit. Let's not do any big type purchases. I know everyone right now wants to buy a house, but let's just chill for a bit, okay? No crazy purchases. It's only going to go on probably for 3 to 6 months. We know how Trump is. He says something one day, and the next week he says something else, and the whole market changes. But you still just want to be careful, because remember, inflation has been high for a long period of time. And with Trump talking about tariffs, that can make the situation a whole lot worse. And we know one thing about the market, okay, and especially when it comes to money. Money does not like uncertainty. So right now, the market is really uncertain with what is going to happen, and that's why right now people are freaking out and they're selling. But I don't want you to do that, okay? We're definitely not doing that. The next thing I want you to do is increase your income streams. Right now, guys, sign up for those Uber Eats, sign up for those DoorDash, those Instacarts. Yeah, I know for some people to make a lot of money on it, to be honest with you. I done it. I didn't make so much, but I probably made like on a good month, probably like $1,000 on a good month, but on average, probably $600 to $500 a month. Now, no, that's not going to pay all your bills. And I know right now you're working a full-time job, so you might not have that much time. But just enough, guys, to get some money coming in, okay, to build that emergency fund and to save. All right, you definitely want to have multiple streams of income just in case you lose your job. At least you can start doing some of those side hustles to supplement your life, right, to supplement the basic needs you need in life while you're trying to get a new job, okay? And listen, what else we need to talk about is this. You need to stay informed, all right? Try to stay informed as much as possible, but don't freak out and don't panic. Pay attention to what's going on in the markets, right? Just read the news, be really subtle about it, but just don't freak out over it. But it's good to definitely know exactly what's going on, because you certainly need to be informed, all right? Now let's talk about the things that you should not do. Panic sell. Guys, I don't know how many times I've been seeing people currently right now cashing out the 401k, which is by far the dumbest thing to do. Right now, the markets are going down and you are going to sell at a point where you're losing. No, we can't do that. I saw a video of someone saying, oh, I'm losing. You're not losing anything until you sell. You need to understand that, guys. Yes, the price might be going down, but you're losing nothing until the day that you sell. So please, do not sell at all. Actually, I encourage people to keep on investing. All right, no one should be timing the market. You continuously investing. Right now, everything is on sale because people are freaking out. You keep on buying. When the market comes up, because it always does, you will be in the end winning, which is obviously what we want to do right now. Okay, we definitely want to have financial freedom, so you want to make sure you continue to invest even during these times. Now, also, the other videos I love seeing, and this is something we're not going to do, is quit a stable job. Listen, you have a 9 to 5 and you might hate it, but right now you better love it. The 9 to 5 is a luxury. The unemployment rate right now is on the lower side, but this can turn quickly. This can turn, okay? So right now you want to make sure you hold on to your stable job. And if you are going to leave, at least make sure you have a backup, right? Make sure you have a backup, which leads me to my next thing. Make sure you're networking right now. All right, make sure you're networking and talking to some of your friends or whoever the jobs, find out what their current situation is. If you feel like there's more job stability there, then go ahead and make that leap, right? Because if you know in your job that it's not going to last, then yeah, okay, jump to another job. But you need to start networking to know who is working where and who you can reach out to just in case you get laid off or you get fired. All right. So you definitely want to make sure you're keeping all of that intact, because right now, guys, trust me, everyone's freaking out right now, and we just cannot do that. Okay, we just cannot right now during these times freak out and have no action. All right, that leads me to the next thing. Yeah, I know I mentioned the things to do before is get multiple incomes, but you just cannot rely on one income, right? That's one thing you can't do. You cannot just rely on one income. You need to have multiple income streams coming in just to keep yourself afloat, because we don't want to get caught with our pants down right now, guys. Right now is really scary. And listen, I'm not a pessimist. I'm an optimist. So if things do work out and nothing bad happens, and you have your job, hey man, listen, your wealth is going to increase because you continue investing, right? You continue working multiple jobs, so you're going to obviously have more income coming in. Your emergency fund is going to be stacked. Okay, so you would be in a good position. Right, you would certainly be in a good position if you prepare for this. But the thing I'm scared of is people who are not preparing for this. And, people get really comfortable and complacent thinking their jobs is always guaranteed, right? Everyone thinks their jobs are guaranteed and I'm going to be good and it's just Trump being Trump. Nah, man, you gotta certainly be prepared. Right now is the time to just take it easy and prepare and make sure you don't get caught, like I said, with your pants down, because it's really scary right now for a lot of people, and emotions right now is running really, really high, which I should add a bonus, right? Listen, guys, make sure you're handling your stress, right? Your mental stress, and then make sure you're going to gym and just remaining physically active. I don't know about you, but when I'm active, I'm going to the gym, my mind is clear, I feel more focused, I feel more confident. And you just definitely need to practice meditation or just moments taking a walk and just clearing your head, turning off social media, not hearing the news all the time, because you're going to get bombarded with all this information. For some reason, fear type videos, drop a comment down below if you've been seeing a lot of fear type videos of people saying sell, because I have. A lot of those videos, guys, they sell. I'll be very honest with you. When people make things doomy and gloomy, those are people just like to just watch that, and people just love to make themselves nervous and stressed out. And those videos right there, guys, get the most views, right? The most views and the most attention are the videos where people are just saying sell and everything is horrible. And it's unfortunate, but that's just the way it is. And I just want you guys to avoid that as much as possible. Okay, avoid it as much as possible. And understand, you guys are smart, you know this. This is always a thing, right? The economy always goes up and down. It's always a thing. It's part of a healthy economy. Right, the market is going to do what it does. It always does that. It's going to go up and it's going to go down. It's just the way it is. But you just can't freak out when it's down. Because as they say, right, the number one rule in investing is you buy low and sell high. But during these times, people do the opposite. Right, they buy high and sell low. Stop timing the market. That never, ever works. Well, guys, hope you stay positive during these times. And thanks for watching. Hit the like, leave a comment, and subscribe. Catch you guys on my next video. Man, I love doing videos. Peace.